Hey, what's up you guys? This is Junior Trader, and in this video we are taking a look at Tesla stock, and tomorrow we have Tesla's earnings, guys. So it's going to be an amazing day regardless of whatever happens through the earnings. Tesla is always exciting to be, taking trade before and after. I definitely avoid trading during the earnings time, so that means I don't like to carry big of my position through the earnings interval, right? So, but anyways, that's just my way of trading because charts, they usually change after earnings. Either, well, so in this video, that's what we'll be talking about, everything regarding what provided happens through the earnings, what price action we can be expecting, and let's say if gaps up or gaps down happens, how it may change the shape of Tesla stock structure from thereafter. So guys, with that, please hit the like, subscribe, and also please note, none of this is any financial advice and it's only for education purposes. So definitely the earnings are expected as in the estimates higher than at least the last quarter. And last quarter, the estimates were 22.22 billion. This time it's 24.38 billion. But remember that the earnings prior to the last earnings, the estimate was 25.58 billion. So just keep that in mind. It's just the Wall Street estimates. Regardless, it also depends what is going to happen in the guidance call, right? So, or what's the guidance would be like and all of that. And so, yeah, as for the price action, guys, as I always say, earnings can change the technicals. So the technicals that we'll be talking about today is only valid until before earnings tomorrow. And then also, as I said, talk about the cases, what after earnings, what the price action, if it does that, then how things may look like for the rest of the days as well this week. So now Tesla, as we were still in the uptrend, right? And that's what I have been saying. We are above 20 days moving average and still above the bottom of this blue box at 234 area. So technically we are still in the bullish zone, right? And today I talked to you guys, guys, watch this area or level of 245 and 80 cents area, as if we can just get above it. Like technically we are already the overall structure bullish. Intraday also we will start to look bullish. Now that brings me to my day trading bot as well. Today's play happened early enough in the day itself, and you can see we still made a profitable day by my bot. And if you need access to my tools, links are in the description below of this video. So yeah, so Tesla overall is still technically bullish and on hourly interval. As for the levels I provided to watch for today, I mentioned that, guys, definitely there will be, once we start to get above this 245 and 80 cents area, we then definitely getting above the previous pivot resistance zone. And you can see we tested what 200 hours moving average, started to sell off, but then found a pivot at that very level that I talked about because we broke out of it, right? That becomes a support now. So we found a support there, a pivot there for the day, and then we continued higher. Right now we are just hugging along with 200 hours moving average. Now for tomorrow, right? So let's talk about that first before the earnings, because we still have the whole day to go through before earnings comes. Now I won't be surprised if Tesla goes choppy tomorrow or goes sideways, in other words, right? But let's say if, again, technically though, if we get above 252 and 78 cents, Tesla is still a intraday long play. It's overall bullish, right? Intraday also it's bullish, swing also it's bullish. We are still above those levels. We dipped into the blue box, but that was the play I provided you. If we lose 200 hours moving average on Friday and we break 245-46 area, we'll come down to the blue box. That was that day of intraday play. And for today, I provided, well, if we continue above this level of 245, it will continue higher with the pivot, potentially a pivot, and then 200 hours moving average is the target you can have. Now from here on is just that, guys. Yeah, if we continue above 252 and 78 cents, we'll continue higher tomorrow. And as at this time, as long as we are above this now trend line, right, and or this 50 hours moving average or 20 hours moving average, we are still just in the bullish structure. So yeah, any pullback, as long as we stay above these areas, like even 246 and 95 cents area, we're just still bullish on Tesla now. All right, so even on intraday, that's what I mean to say. So let's see if we go sideways. Definitely if we break below before earnings, let's say 246 and 71 cents, there is no point in staying intraday long at least, and again, we'll then just have to wait for the earnings, what happens. Likelihood of breaking below 246 and 63 cents is less, but anything can happen in the market, so be prepared. But yeah, more likelihood is that Tesla is still bullish, and that's the play to play, and that's the trade I provided as well for today to watch with that level that I provided, break above that, right? So yeah, there's just a lot of support still sitting on Tesla on the downside, and that's what I have been saying, guys. Once the 20 days moving average will start catching up here, things may start to go up, right? So now the thing is that what I want to talk about is also earnings. We have earnings tomorrow. Now, how that may affect the stock price here. So usually, let's see the last couple of earnings, how much gap up or gap down Tesla has done, and talked about this over the weekend during the options video as well. Now, after earnings here, Tesla had a move of almost $17. Let's give it, yeah, almost 17 and 55 cents, right? And then in the prior earning, how much gap down Tesla had? So from this red to the red, almost $18.25, right? So you get my point. And the earnings prior to that, how much move Tesla made on the gap down? $17 almost. You get my point. Tesla is right. $17, $18 gap up or gap down after earnings when the chart changes, right? So let's talk about the upside play. I'm going to take, let's say, $17 as an average. So let's say Tesla stays sideways here. Let's say Tesla is at 252 and 72 cents by the time earnings starts to happen. And that puts Tesla right around, guys, this almost the top, if gaps up happens, right? Almost about around $270 area. If this gap up happens and we get to 270, again, I like to see the next day as well, guys, but at that point, if we continue to stay above 265, after gap up, it can just continue higher, and then $300 comes into possibility in the reach. If we gap down, right, so how much is the gap down would be, let's say Tesla stays around 252, $17, almost $17, $18 down. Okay, so here's the thing. It will not break 20 days moving average even if it gaps down $17 if price stays at 252. All right. So this could play out in benefit of Tesla, even in the gap down structure may not eventually change fully, but again, we'll have to see the following day as well after gap down what happens, and then I'll provide you the levels to watch as well right after the earnings tomorrow. So please remember, tomorrow Tesla's video will be coming out later after the earnings call, guidance call has happened. So just keep that in mind, all right? So that's Tesla, guys. So yeah, interesting day tomorrow to see. Again, no one knows what's going to happen during the earnings and the guidance call. Price may do its own thing, whatever, how Wall Street want to take it. Everything can be great, price may fall. Everything can be bad, price may go up. Just never know, right? So, but yeah, for trading, I already provided you levels to watch, the price action all in general, how it's looking like, and what potentially can happen after earnings as how price may go up or down, as what I provided, gap up or gap down, and then what that would entail to eventually, right? So yeah, if earnings gap up can take us out of this supply zone around 265, that's like structure change complete, and complete more new upside is very likely then. All right, guys, so that's it. And with that, I'll see you in my next videos. Take care, guys. Bye.